After a string of impressive home performances, can the manager keep the unbeaten sequence going, or will this be the day that dominance comes to an end? And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is live coverage of this Scottish Premiership match. It's St Mirren, and they face Rangers.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, so many positives where the hosts are concerned, and one positive, Stuart, is a watertight defence.
Well, they press the ball at the right times and then drop off at the right times too, which is key to any good defensive structure. Their tactical understanding is absolutely brilliant, which is why they've conceded so few goals.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with three supporting the front man and two sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. Fraser. John. Ayunga. Declan John. And it's a quality pass. Flag raised for offside. Oliver Antman, and it's Tavernier. Antman. Very quick thinking there. Michael Mondron. How about the cross? Determined just to get it behind for the corner. Playing it in. Now opening things up. For the last line of defence. So the corner played into the box and nicely parried away. Oliver Antman couldn't hang on to it. And Shamal George has it. And back to the keeper. Declan John. Well, for St Mirren, it was even-steven in the last game. A draw against Hibernian. How might this play out, Stuart?
Well, a goalless draw away from home isn't necessarily a bad result. Today, they just need to play with a bit more freedom, and if they can do that, they'll win this one.
Well, that one has promise. Can he score? And a good save there. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, had to be a goal, surely. Jonah Ayunga. And nicely over the top. Oliver Antman. Barron. And the pass deftly cut out.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
Could be dangerous. Now with Raskin. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Now what can they do from here?
Reminder, the food stands will be open after the game if you'd like to get yourself some post-match snacks.
Well, this could really help the cause. And possession ceded by Rangers. It's with Fraser. Flowing here. He could pick out a teammate. Oh, tremendous header that time. But the goalkeeper was there. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Trying to pick out a teammate. Not the most confident clearance. And it's all rather fizzled out. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Corner kick forthcoming. And played short. Well, behind for another corner. And over it comes. Michael Mondron. And Rangers with the ball again. Cornelius. On to Gassama. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Gassama. Is this the moment? Easing the pressure there.
Well, no frills there, but sometimes that's what's needed.
And back now to George. On to Phillips. Pass chiselled nicely. Out of play then, corner awarded.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Over it comes. Takes the shot. Still pressure. Well, the threat could be there. And the lead beckons. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now they've been rewarded.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Goal for St Mirren.
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Mirren.
And off we go again. The second half has begun. To attack from the wide areas. And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. Declan John. Jonah Ayunga. Good bit of ball winning. Oliver Antman. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw in now. And Shamal George has it. John. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. attacking with vigour. Chance to play it in. Met it cleanly, but unable to steer it away from the goalkeeper. Nedim Bayrami. Now with Gassama. Well, somebody's got to stop him. This could level it. Brilliantly blocked. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Declan John. And Shamal George has it. Ayunga. Well-timed tackle. Farron. Bayrami. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Beautiful pass. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Productive pass. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. And they will make the change now. John Souter. Oliver Antman. Decisive in the tackle, and a throw in here. James Tavernier. Nicolas Raskin. Oliver Antman. Nedim Bayrami. Using his strength to shield the ball. 20 minutes to go. Farron. Will it happen for them? Electing to shoot. Crucial piece of defending. Deflection, throw in here. Not the greatest of throw-ins.
Yeah, it should do better, really.
Quick counter could be on. And should have been so much more incisive. Danilo. Well, gifting away possession. And that'll be a Rangers ball. Teammates available. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Substitution time it is here. And back now to George. Mondron. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. Might do damage on the break. Can they turn it into something? And options in the centre.
Rangers have controlled the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes, really starting to turn the screw now. Time is of the essence, of course, but you feel if they keep creating chances, don't panic, then surely the equaliser will come.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Gassama. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Wagner. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, once more, their defensive display was so good. They just know exactly what their jobs are, where they should be at any given time, and they react so well to danger. That was almost perfect.
They know what's needed. A win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere will lift them into the knockout stages. Next on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is Conference League action. It's a league phase confrontation. How do you see this one going?
I've enjoyed watching them play so far, so too have the fans. Let's hope we see another good display today, and they guarantee their qualification.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three, no doubt about that.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, it's great to see both teams using wingers. It's now just a case of which team uses them best and which pair get the better crosses into the box. It should be a good watch.
And away we go, the first half of this game. And Taylor. Jonah Ayunga. Killian Phillips. Liam Donnelly. Attacking with vigour. Richardson. Mooney. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, the home supporters know what their assignment is, namely to cheer their heroes on to a place in the last 16.
Well, all they have to do here is worry about themselves. Play well, get a good win, and then look at the result in the other fixture.
And Shamal George has it. And possession lost there. Ola Solbakken. Timed it well. Throw in here. And just like that, they've given the ball away. Oh, the threat level is still high. Marksen. Very timely interception. Nice looking pass. Peter Ankersen. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball.
Well, that's how to maintain possession.
Lovely tempo here. Solbakken. Well, this could really help the cause. Fine build-up play. But then the one that goes astray. And support available. Good-looking move. And taking on the shot. Showing real defensive commitment. Opportunity to deliver the cross. That's a good-looking pass. Chance to finish. And holds on to it confidently. And Taylor. And a lot to like about this attack. And plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Interesting pass. power, so close to finding the net. And intercepted it. Now, who can he play it to? Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Can they chisel open the defence? Will he play it in? Well, news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Fiorentina. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 5 minutes.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. And there it is. 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Well, apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. Clarification, Fiorentina did score in that match, and the match is level at 1-1. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. The electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Erik Madsen. Good ball over the top. And the shot. A terrific piece of goalkeeping. Trying to deliver it accurately. And there it is, the half-time whistle, and the main thing is they're currently on course to book their place in the knockout stages today.
Well, it's job half done so far, Derek. Now they need to see out the next 45 minutes. Keep playing well, stay on the front foot, and they should go through.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Peter Ankersen. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And finding their flow. Looking for the right angle. And no worries for the goalkeeper. strong tackle. Quick break could be on. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? So out for a throw-in. And time for the change now. Referee intervening. Danger building. Well, the threat could be there. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Lovely work to get past his man. Crossing possibilities. Moving the ball nicely. And the chance slips away. And the danger is still there. Danger here, and a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
The keeper's very unlucky there. It was such a good initial save, but can't get to the rebound. Well, disappointment, anger, frustration, whatever is going through his mind, he needs to get his team going again here.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Liam Donnelly, Rhys Williams. And a good tackle. This looks promising out wide. Jayden Richardson. And plays with a positional sense that is second to none. A really good pass. Options in the centre. A good idea. Well, read that magnificently.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
Options are plenty. Ayunga.
At the steps of the main stand. Thank you.
Mondron. Real chance. Oh, good work by the keeper. Quarter of an hour remaining here. Peter Ankersen. Chances on. Oh, how about that for a tackle?
Well, defending doesn't get much better than that.
Good distribution. Still pushing for a winner. But really sticking to their task defensively. Promising attack. Reception to snuff out the danger. Marksen. Peter Ankersen. And giving it away. Mooney. Michael Mondron. Richardson. All even, but will it stay that way? Well, the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Could be troublesome. Danger still on. The referee had a good view of that one. The final whistle. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Well, certainly not at his dominant best, but I still thought he played okay. He just didn't have the effect he normally does, and that's disappointing.
Everyday cash count su di me vuole me nella lounge. La disneve sa che lì io non cambio la mia team. Tengo nel mio crib e trovo in questo beat. Dice non esce ma lavora dentro il club. E poi mi chiedi dove è la mia serietà. Dico la team, tu lo sai chissà. KMB, conto everyday sopra questo beat. Everyday, sai che penso a farli solo shine, Noi contiamo e balliamo nella night, Tu ci vedi che brilliamo, tu sei down, 48 nel mio blood, everyday cash count. Su di me, vuole me nella lounge. La disneve sa che lì io non cambio la mia team. Tengo nel mio crib e trovo in questo beat. 48 nel mio blood, everyday cash count. Su di me, vuole me nella lounge. La disneve sa che lì io non cambio la mia team. Tengo nel mio crib e trovo in questo beat. Sai chi sono KMB, vabbè.
Put yourself up with someone else. I'm rolling over, running out of fully cover. And no matter how deep in love I fell, roll me over every time I would come over. So I don't know why you tried to cut me out of your life. And I wanna stay by your side, but you cut me out of your life. Same stress, tell her keep all cool, call me collect. Same bed, I could sleep till noon, dreaming of you again. 2 against 1 was the world until you drew against me again. I called up because I was checking in at 3 a.m. I called up because I thought you was messing with someone else. I called up to tell you I was thinking about probably checking out. How come you cut me out? I asked how could you?
A manager unafraid of making the big calls, as evidenced by the decision to leave a key player out of the starting 11. Risky, you might say, but will he deliver the right result? nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about Scottish Premiership action coming right up. It's Dundee, and they take on St Mirren.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back five, but I think the wing-backs will have licence to get forward at every opportunity. And also watch out for one of the central midfield players going to join the front too.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. John. Super pass. And I must say, that was almost poetic. The shot as well as the save.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Let's hope that sets the tone here.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Ball is loose. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. Dre right. Committed challenge. Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Declan John. Eyeing an opening. Robertson. Well, a meeting of two managers who are certainly not strangers to each other.
Yeah, they've done battle before, so this should be quite feisty, I think.
Promising looking ball. Is it going to be? And the keeper there to deal with it. And back now to George. Fraser. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Intelligent ball. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Now, Who can he play it to? Can they forge ahead? And that is defending of the highest order. Robertson. Digby. Robertson. Robertson. Paul Digby. Now with Hamilton. Well, they tried to keep the move going. Oh, good vision there. Paul Digby. Hamilton. Robertson. Well, fine use of the ball.
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
And possibilities here. Robertson. Oh, great attacking play. And quite simply wide of the target. It's with Fraser. They could pick out a teammate. Oh, it's on! Capable of so much better from that position. But now we find out it was offside. Robertson. Clark Robertson. Digby. Robertson. Here's Robertson. 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 Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Paul Digby. Robertson. Promising position, this. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Now sending it in. Not troubling the keeper. Decent looking ball. Through on goal. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Can he put it away? Oh, magnificent reaction. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll have drilled it into them to keep their focus, keep playing through to the half-time whistle, and it's certainly put them in a good position to go on and win this.
So they get the second half going here. Here's Robertson. It's with Fraser. On to Phillips. And they keep it moving. Good distribution. Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Robertson. Ethan Hamilton. Murray. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And Shamal George has it. Fraser. Intelligent defending. Robertson. Well, he's certainly not alone. Digby. Thoughtful play. Good patience. Paul Digby. Robertson. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
They got everything right there.
Right. Now with Digby. Did well to win the ball back. Plenty of options. But quick thinking defensively. Donnelly. Robertson. Murray. 20 minutes to go. Robertson. Digby. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better.
Well, not what he was looking for there.
Lovely ball over the top. Oh, he could finish. Still up for grabs. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Paul Digby on to Hamilton. Right. Hamilton. Now with Digby. Ethan Hamilton. Robertson. A really good pass. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. How did they let that attack come to an end? Murray. Digby. Good looking pass.
Yeah, that certainly cuts out the defenders.
It needs an accurate cross. Well, heavy traffic around him, but that's confident goalkeeping. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
Right, on to Digby. Dre right. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. Hamilton. And the through ball. Ah, superb tackle.
Oh, what a tackle that was.
Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.